Welcome back to my channel. I'm filming my first few weeks with baby video. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys is to watch out for your baby's jaundice, because I know a lot of babies do come out with jaundice just because of course they're in your womb and they don't get any type of sunlight in there, so when they come out, of course it's normal for them to have some jaundice. He did have a little bit of jaundice on him. He had some on his chest, on his cheeks, and then he did have the discoloration in his eyes. We were really scared about this, but the doctor just said, you know, it's not too bad, just put him out in the sun for a couple minutes a few times a day. So that's what we did. I did accidentally left him out in the sun for too long. One day when, you know, out on our front porch, I just let him sit out in the sun for a couple of minutes, and when we came back inside, I noticed his whole body was just red. I felt so bad. I literally started crying. Like, he didn't seem to be in pain, but it just hurt me to see him that red. I did just put Burt's Bees oil all over his body, and sure enough, it cleared up in just a few hours, which I was really happy about. So the jaundice thing was pretty scary, but fortunately it did go away within the next few weeks. That indirect sunlight really helped. It really worked for him, so that was really good. So another thing that was pretty weird was his baby acne. He like had the acne, it came and then it went away, and then it came and then it went away, and it finally like left for good. Thank God. He just had it on his cheeks though, it wasn't anywhere else. But we couldn't really put anything on it. You don't want to irritate his skin when he has baby acne, because it can just get worse. So we just washed his face every single day, and that helped a lot, and it did go away on his own. It took maybe about a couple of weeks, but he was all good. Another big thing that happened during his first few weeks was the latching. He did latch on pretty good at the hospital, of course, and then when we came home, he latched on pretty good, and then probably about a few days after we came home, he all of a sudden forgot how to latch. So that was another nerve-wracking thing that, like, you know, when you're hormonal, you know, you just had a baby, you're really emotional, and you're crying because he's hungry, and you know you have milk to feed him, but he can't figure out how to latch, and it was just a hassle. It was a headache. I felt really terrible for him. I know you're not supposed to give him a bottle for the first 4 weeks because you don't want him to get nipple confusion, but I did have to cave in, I want to say probably at least 4 times for the whole month, because if he can't latch on my chest, then he needs to get his foods elsewhere, and that was the bottle. So he, like, I would give him a bottle though, and like right after he was done with the bottle, the next feeding, he would latch on perfectly, like he never forgot. So I kind of feel like the bottle helped him learn how to latch on. So it wasn't like he didn't have nipple confusion with me at all, thank God, but the latching thing was pretty hard. I want to say it didn't even get better till he was probably 2.5 months old, where he didn't have a problem latching on at all. But yeah, that was the only thing that was really stressful, because I mean, he would sleep through the night, which was fine. He'd probably wake up maybe once, maybe twice in the middle of the night, but that part wasn't bad. It was just the whole latching thing, the latching for 1 week, not latching for another. It was pretty intense. But as far as anything else, I think it was fine. He didn't have, he really wasn't a bad baby at all. Like, when he, of course he's still a baby, but like in his newborn stages, he was not bad at all. He was pretty happy baby. He didn't, like, he pooped every day, which was pretty good. He rarely sped up. When he did sped up though, like after you feed him, I just let him sit up like this in like his little boppy, and it just let him sit there for about like 10-20 minutes, and then let everything that he ate digest into his belly, and then I was able to, like, you know, pick up him, play with him, and that's what helped his reflux tremendously when I did that. And the doctor recommended it because he was spitting up, but he wasn't spitting up like a lot, but I just wanted to be sure if there was anything that I can do to help stop it, and sure enough, that was it. So if your baby is spitting up and he's throwing up a lot, try doing that. Try just sitting him up after he eats for about 10-20 minutes and see if that helps, because it did work for him a lot. And I believe that's it. Those were the only troubles that I had for the first few months, I'd say, because it did kind of last until he was about 3 months old. So he was pretty much a good baby. He is the best. I wouldn't trade him for anything in the world. Can you look at them and give him a smile, baby? Can you give them a smile? He's looking at his colorful, I bought him this ABC floor mat that he, you know, he loves to like crawl on and move around in, so that's what he's staring at. And he is a little thumb sucker. I don't give him a binky. I don't, because it's hard for them to get unattached to the binky, so I just decided not to. He does suck his thumb a little bit to calm himself down. He has been doing it a lot lately, but what I've read is that you don't have to worry about it right now. It's just if he gets too attached to it, by the time he, you know, is like 3 or 4 years old, then you would want to take him to the dentist and just make sure that, you know, his jaw and everything is still lined up. It doesn't interfere with that. But I don't have to wean him off the binky, which is a pretty awesome thing. He just has his thumb, which is fine by me. And that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think and what else you guys want to see. Thank you for watching. Bye.